The Last Colossus may contain explicit content. Check the episode show notes for content warnings.
The valiant heroes descended further into the mines of the capital, set to retrieve the Heart of Stone that was stolen from the Queen. But what seems to be a simple recovery mission quickly becomes one of danger.
Craters filled with destroyed bodies clues the Hangmen into the fact that something isn't right here, as does the mutated sore-ridden bear, and the room full of mimics.
Things aren't all bad, though, as they make two new friends. Ook, a baby stone elemental that Cal has adopted, and Andre, the blacksmith that was captured by the mimics.
Ook brought some cute comic relief and a single gold coin, while Andre upgrades the weapons of our heroes and gives them crucial information to continue their quest.
After a less than pleasant encounter with two drow who are covering an entrance to the Underdark, the Hangmen proceed towards a lift that descends deeper into the mine and closer to the thief. But first, they're met with a grisly sight.
Dozens of dead bodies lie upon the ground, but one of these fallen warriors remains, a Goliath who gives his charge to our heroes, finding the keys and awakening the Last Colossus.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to The Last Colossus, an actual play Dungeons & Dragons series about a group of heroes who must take on a harrowing quest to prevent the rise of a primordial evil that threatens to plunge the world into another war. My name is Matthew, and I am the Dungeon Master. I have a very, very exciting fun fact today. Because as of today, recording, September 9th, 2025, Tales of Their Side is officially received 1,000 listens.
Woohoo!
That's
Let's
fucking
go.
awesome.
That's awesome.
So we broke
so
1K this
famous.
afternoon. I, just on a whim, checked right before we got on. I checked this morning. I always check in the morning because I always want to see if people commented or anything. And then it was still at 995. I was like, okay, that's cool. And then I checked 20 minutes ago. And it was at 1003. I was like, let's go. That's my
Hell
thing
yeah.
for the day. That's so much better than the other stuff I was going to share. So, with that, please continue to comment on our episodes, share with a friend, and things of that nature. Give us a rating on whatever platform you listen to that you feel is needed. We're small. We're trying to grow a little bit, and that actually really helps. So thank you so much for getting us to 1,000. This has been amazing. I'm excited to see where we go from here.
Thank you.
Fuck yeah, thank you.
So that'll set the mood for the episode. That'll
Yes.
carry us.
Theme
Good
of
for
the day,
us.
Gratitude. Hey everybody, I'm Jordan and I play Aegin on this podcast of ours. I actually have two little fun facts about Aegin. Both of them are very small. The first one is that she's kissed exactly 4 people in her life. And Gasp, I know. And she also does not know how to shake ass.
Gasp!
Oh my god!
Do you have the names of the 4 people she's kissed, or is that
Spoilers.
Okay, hey, we'll come to that later. We'll
Oh,
get there when we
shit.
get there.
Basically I have one name is what I'm hearing.
Okay, cool. I can't wait to hear about it whenever it naturally comes up in conversation, or you just decide to randomly dump it.
I love back lore dumping. It's so fun.
We're gonna be hanging out, and the Drauger's like, "So, have you guys kissed anybody before?"
It's always you too. You're always just like, now that we're sitting down, what if we talked about our backstories? It's
We
great.
had
It's
some
great.
deep philosophical talk about life and death. And also who we've kissed.
And also, what's the names of the 4 people you've kissed in your life, and why is it 4?
Never Have I Ever. No, it's really important to me. I must know. This might come back at a crucial moment that I can save you.
Drauger's actually super conservative, and so if the number the number of people
No!
you've kissed gets above
You're
a
not
certain
allowed to
level,
say
then you
that
can't be
about my
friends with people. I
Drauger
take it back,
is
guys. I was lying.
Drauger is an asexual suit of armor. It's like the farthest thing from.
No, you're right. But it's the same. It's the same result. If you have kissed more than 5 people, then you can't be friends anymore.
Yeah.
Okay, Aegin, you better be
Coming up on it, guys.
Kisses, I
gotta be careful.
You gotta choose. Is it gonna be Thondo? Is it gonna be the dragon
It's gonna be
caller?
Thondo.
Or is it gonna be the rune speaker?
God,
You
I
gotta
got so many
pick and
options.
You get one.
I think it's.
Oh no, it's definitely
What?
Hondo, guys. It's
We'll have to
Cal's
get
the
a name
only
to see
person
Hondo
who's
and
not
Hondo.
kissed anybody yet.
Nope. Homie's on that grind out the.
so Hondo's gonna be your first, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I think it's more of a bromance. Hey guys, I'm Cal. Fuck, I'm not Cal. I'm Nathan, and I play.
Yes, you
Cal.
are.
You are Cal.
Yes, you are.
I am.
Oh God, he's in too deep.
Fuck. I have become one with the Goliath man that has never kissed anybody platonically. Yeah, so Cal's fun fact, kind of a long-winded one. I was thinking about, like, what the fuck I was going to talk about for this. I literally spent all day on it. I was like, let's just go into some, like, weird history shit. So, I'd say about semi-annually, the Goliaths, as, like, a tribal group, come together for, they meet at Kaldor's Mountain, like a spiritual site, on the day that they think Kaldor came out of the mountain, and the day that they think Drauger was created. There's no specific dates, it's gods, whatever the fuck. Just, they show up, it's a holiday, it's a thing. But at this religious thing, all of the, the neighborhood tribal people, all the kids come together and play a game called Stone. And it's like stones that they essentially heat up, so it's like they're holding fucking fire and they throw them at one another. Like a dodgeball. And whoever survives this flaming dodgeball event gets the nickname the Fist of Thraldor.
God, I'd be all over that shit. Are you kidding me?
Which means
so
you
awesome.
Which
were
means, by that
the
logic,
Firestone champion.
Yo, literally the coolest guy ever. Canonically, the coolest guy.
Yeah, that's
on this
actually
podcast.
really, really cool. I'm not gonna lie.
that's very cool.
It's
that's
like
very
if you
cool.
combine hot potato and dodgeball.
Yeah. Them being able to handle like the heat from the rock is them like being able in the future to handle like the heat from dragon fire.
Oh,
They're like Spartan training these fucking kids from like little on, man.
that's crazy. They seem pretty intense. Hopefully, everybody in East Somra is pretty chill. Oh wait, doesn't sound that way.
No. Some historical context, not to the game, but like actually like the gathering of tribes though, like Native American groups would like do that even if they weren't like parts of the same tribe. Like the Iroquois were called like the Iroquois Nation, but they weren't just the Iroquois, they were like different tribes from all over the place.
Mhm.
And they would come together at like some spiritual site and talk about spiritual shit, but they also talk about like political events. So like the tribal elders would definitely be talking about like all the political turmoil going on in East Somra with the attempted coup, if that's
so
common knowledge. That's common knowledge.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm Noah, and I play Drauger. And my fun fact is that so I've been kind of like saying here and there how Drauger like doesn't really feel things normally, like touching and seeing and tasting and everything. But kind of to dive more into that, it's sort of like he could hold something hot in his hand and his brain says this is hot, but he doesn't feel like whatever object in his hand is being hot. Obviously it still would like burn him or all that stuff, so it's not like any kind of special thing, but it's sort of just like, it's windy, I know it's windy, I can't feel the wind.
So he still
Oh,
like
yeah.
knows, but he just can't like physically feel it.
Right.
Yeah. You first still got to make you a good soldier if you can't like physically feel the things.
Right. Like we're in a mine and it smells like a cave in his brain. He knows it smells like a cave. But he maybe couldn't describe that to you.
He'd be really good at Pyrestone.
I'm trying to like think about like, okay, so no nervous system, but there's still like sensor receptors in there, and I'm just like, what would that look like? I'm getting too deep. It's magic. It's fantasy world.
I hate to break it to you, but yeah, that is the explanation.
Yeah,
Soft
it's
magic.
just magic.
Just magic right there.
This is Chapter 7, O Drauger, Where Art Thou? Part 2.
Londal Stone Servant, Knight of the Order of the Eternal Lord. lies dead on the cold stone ground in front of you. Cal, you hold a weathered map in your hand that shows a rough outline of Eldrathil. 2 spots of blood mark 2 distinct places in different nations. He's just left his charge with you, to find the Drauger that escaped further into the mine, and to awaken the Last Colossus. The hummingbird sits on the pillar of a stone railing that separates you from a deadly drop below. It eyes the corpses that litter the ground, its head tilted ever so slightly. After a moment, its wings flap as another cool breeze flows from the depths of the lower mine. And you hear what sounds like shifting rocks, a small little avalanche. And as you turn to find the source, you see a man sitting upon the stone railing. He has pale white-gray skin, bright blue eyes that shimmer like diamonds, and long silver hair that's adorned with blue jewelry. A warhammer rests at his side, and a kind smile is upon his face. He looks at you, Cal. He says,
Kalgorath Stone Shield, you have taken on a great charge.
And Cal, you recognize this as Drauger.
Fuck yes, dude.
Holy shit.
Mighty Drauger, I am honored to be in your presence. I will do what must be done. Landal's mission will be completed.
Good. It is not just a mission that comes from your kin. It comes from me directly. I gave him the mission. It is now passed on to you.
Might I ask? I know the Drauger were a danger to this place, but why put him on this mission?
I have charged these knights with one mission. They were to go and find the 2 pieces of an ancient key. It is said to unlock a vault containing the last remaining power core of the runic Colossus that came to life during the age of the Colossus. The rise of Viltrue, the rumors of Morovin being searched for, they trouble me deeply. Should things come to pass, we will need a way to fight back. We must take on the ingenuity we once used to defeat our oldest foes.
Can I make a history check really quick?
Please do.
This particular Colossus he's speaking of, that's like Kaldor made those, did he not? I rolled an 18.
Between the Season of Unrest, the brief period where fighting ceased, and the official War of the Gods, there was another war that was the Age of the Colossus. And as the dragon kin joined in with Viltrue against the mortals, the giants unleashed a weapon they had been creating in secret under the direction of Kaldor, which was to create these runic colossi that combined stonework with magic and Kaldor's like plans, basically.
Yeah.
And they went all over. There are even still some like deactivated ones that, quote, died in the war that are scattered throughout the world. And these runic colossi were basically like miniature gods. They were so strong, so imbued with the power of Kaldor himself.
Drauger, I will not deny such a mission. This is the most holy of missions that could be asked. But if you think we should bring back the Colossus, this threat of Viltrue and the Undervar is way worse than I thought.
It is. I do not make light of the situation. Things are getting dire. The gods do not want to admit it, but I have seen it happen before. I shall not allow it to happen again. The threat of Viltrue coming back is real. The threat of Morovin being found is also becoming nearer to reality every single day. Finding this Colossus, it is the only chance that I see right now. We were not strong enough before, just the gods and the mortals. We have one secret weapon left, and only one.
If this is what must be done, then I will do it.
Good. You and your friends have my blessing. If you find the 2 keys that have been hidden, I will show you where to go to unlock the vault and where to find the core. Only upon finding the 2 keys and unlocking the vault will I tell you what to do next. I shall not allow any more pieces of the puzzle to be revealed to enemies. But I trust you. You have my faith. You are my stone shield.
I am honored, Drauger. He's just gonna take his shield. He's definitely down on his knees while talking to Drauger here.
Mm-hmm.
And he just kind of puts the shield out in front of him, just bows his head down behind his shield.
He stands up and picks up his warhammer and walks forward, and he seems simultaneously 20 feet tall, but also 6 feet tall. Kind of this strange amalgamation of being this godly figure, but also presenting himself in a similar size to you. He puts a hand on your shoulder, and you feel just this extreme warmth. Your whole body instantly stepped into the sun and became the most comfortable warmth temperature you've ever felt.
You have been worthy of the stone, my son. Please, present your shield to me. Hold out the face above your head.
He looks up at Drauger and lifts the shield towards him.
In one swoop, he lifts his warhammer up and slams it right into your shield, and it cracks. And the cracks start to glow with energy. And when he removes his warhammer, the cracks have taken on the form of an eagle, which is one of his main symbols. So you have this glowing eagle in the center of your shield.
I am humbled and honored. There is no greater honor for a Goliath.
You are worthy of such honor. I will continue to watch over you. I will follow you, be in your heart, be at your side, whenever you may need me. Farewell, my child, worthy of the stone. I shall be watching with great care.
And he starts to walk away, but then turns his head to look at you.
And thank you for taking care of one of the baby elementals. He has no family. He shall be good, protected in your care.
And you hear sort of this crumbling of rock, and in the blink of an eye, he is just gone. So, a couple of things. Everybody gets 1 piety point for having Thraldor's blessing. And Cal, you gain a second one for taking on the charge of Ook. So you get 2, everybody else gets 1.
Does bring me to 3, which I get the first ability.
Oh,
Nice!
Shit. I think we both
Hey,
did.
congrats.
Yeah.
So, there's different levels to this piety system, but once you hit 3 piety points, you get the devotee rank in the piety system. And for Drauger, it says, Thraldor's influence over civilization has started to affect you. You get advantage on persuasion checks while you're within a city. In addition, when you fail an intelligence check or an intelligence saving throw, you can reroll the die and you use the new roll. Once you use this reroll, you can't do so again until you finish a long run. And if it wasn't clear through Cal's portrayal of Drauger, one of his other things, it's civilization. That's one of his, I don't know what you want to call it, the facets of Drauger,
Yeah.
one
of his
his
domains.
domain.
Yeah.
And for Efirth, at 3 piety, Efirth imbues you with vitality. You can cast False Life with this trait. When you do so, you cast it at first level and gain an additional 10 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
Once you cast the spell, you can't do so until you finish a long rest.
Hell yeah.
I think Aegin's standing there being like, oh, y'all got super cool superpowers? Yeah, let me see if I... no, I got nothing.
I gotta start worshiping my god.
Ah, fuck, dude. She's just like, oh no, y'all got stuff?
You see, after Drauger just showed up for Cal, he's completely beaming, and I imagine there's almost a bit of a residue almost of Drauger was just here, and his shield is still kind of has a diminishing glow on.
The shield is the eagle crack in the middle glows like a perma buff.
Oh shit!
It is always imbued with
cool.
his energy.
Fuck yeah. That's awesome. That's so cool. Cal is very humble, he's very quiet. But as soon as Drauger leaves, you see him look down to Londal, and he begins to look for his stone item.
Yeah. You find it pretty easily. It was a necklace that he wears, and on this sort of like leather band, you see a carved eagle that holds a warhammer in its talons.
Hell yeah. Cal leaves the necklace where it is, but you see him like start to position Londal, like, so he's not going to be putting him in a casket, but he's going to be prepping him so he's like positioned nicely.
Mm-hmm.
Like he'd go visit somebody. I can't think of the right fucking term. Like he's going to be put to rest.
He's just gonna lay him out.
Yeah, he's going to be posed. He's gonna put his hands on his belly and clasp him, close his eyes, like make him as presentable as possible, and start like dragging him to like an open space so he can start gathering stuff. He's gonna look at the two of you. Aegin, Drauger, can I ask you something?
Of course. Anything.
Would you gather stones for me really quickly? It does not matter the size, it does not matter what they look like, just stones.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Hey, congrats, by the way. That seemed like a pretty big moment for you.
Yeah, it was. I just wish Londal was here to see it too.
Yeah. Would've been nice. She's gonna start gathering stones.
Yeah.
Once they gather all the stones up, Cal's gonna ask Aegin and Drauger to like place them in a circle around. Londal will be in the center, but like a circle around him. Once that's all done, he's gonna go to the top of Londal's head, top of the circle, and sit down in place of like where one of the stones would. So his shield. He's gonna sit behind it, and then he's gonna start praying to Drauger. Almighty Drauger, I thank you for your gift. I just wish that Londal was here too. I do not know how to do this by myself as one Goliath, and I do not know the tribe that Londal was a part of, but I will do what I can from one Goliath to another. Guide this Goliath to the gate. And he's gonna start, chanting in Goliath tongue.
Basically, the instant you're done with that, you feel a hand on your shoulder. Like you just felt his moments ago. Again, you feel his hand just kind of like resting on your shoulder as soon as you finish that prayer.
Cool.
Cal, I would be more than happy to assist you in this ritual if you need.
If you would like to help, that would be best. This is supposed to be done with a lot of Goliaths, and I am but one. We are supposed to put all of our stone items in the circle, but all of the stones that are here are what we have to work with. There is a way that you can call upon spirits or something. It will help him pass over.
I'll see what I can do.
And Drauger will keep like a hand on your shoulder.
Epheth, my patron, my god, I beg of your assistance. If you are able to take the spirits of this Goliath's ancestors so that he may move on peacefully, I beseech you, I beg of you, do this for me.
Hell yeah. Give me a religion check.
That was awesome. Like all the words that you could have chosen for that, I was like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Are we doing the new religion thing, Matthew?
Yes. So, Drauger actually has expertise in religion.
Congrats.
You got
Thank
expertise.
you.
Having
do.
been an actual like minion of his god, he's got a little extra
Oh, yeah.
juice with it.
Makes
So I was
sense.
gonna make like a whole like Drauger roll, and that just felt like excess. So he's just gonna have expertise.
I am also going to burn a knowledge from a
Fuck
past
yeah.
life. And my 5 turns into a 16.
Fuck yeah.
Nice, brother.
So as you are putting your hand on Cal's shoulder and praying to Earth to bring back the spirits of Londal's tribe members, you see sort of like this flash in your head, and you see yourself kneeling over a corpse as the rain is falling down. And it's very hazy. You can't really tell the features of it, but you can tell it's a Goliath. And you put your hands kind of on its shoulder, and you hear some garbled words in your head, and a flash of lightning strikes as the knowledge from a past life fills you. And you're able to appeal to Earth. And as you open your eyes and you look up, you see the dark shadow of Earth with his big staff out, slowly walking, and you, Drauger, hear like echoing through the entire chamber as he walks past by each stone with a hand outstretched. The shadowy visage of a Goliath member of Landal's tribe starts to appear, and they hold their hands out over these stones and kneel down. And as they start to take sort of like a grayish, smoky shape, Cal and Aegin, you guys see all of these like hazy apparitions of the Goliaths standing in a circle around. the
Fuck
body.
yeah. That's fucking sick. Cal will stand up from behind his shield, and he will like look at all of the members. Take your brother to the gate. He has fought well. He deserves it more than any other. He was chosen by Drauger himself. Do this and let him rest in peace.
All of these gray, smoky apparitions, you can tell they kind of like bow a little bit, and they all dissipate quickly into smoke and settle atop of Londal's body, and his amulet, or his necklace with the eagle on it, starts to shake a little bit, and then it stops rattling slowly as the rest of these spirits disappear.
It is done.
Aegin's just gonna put a hand on your shoulder and be like, "You're a good man."
I'm better because I'm with you too.
No, stop that. You're gonna make me cry.
Cal, your god just appeared to you and charged you with a divine mission. What does the map say?
The map gives locations to the halves of a key to unlock one of Kaldor's Colossi.
I want to lay eyes on one of them. They're one of the biggest, best feats of engineering that I didn't even think that there was any that were still fully intact. Most of the ones that are still out in the world are so deteriorated that you can't really study much from them. But God, one that's still functional? That would... I mean, imagine if we could study that kind of technology, what kind of technology we could create based off of that.
It would be something. But these were created by the gods. To be tasked with such a mission this is very important. These colossi were used in the Third War. In their age, that is what they are known for. To be told that one such colossus still exists and is intact would just say it should not leave this room unless it must.
Oh well, we can keep a secret.
Certainly.
I trust you.
Well, I'd love to plan for the future about where we're going next looking at this map, but I think we should plan for the more immediate future, which is hunting down this Drauger and getting King Ironbeard back his wedding ring. Wow, that seems so small in comparison to the vastness of the quest that we just got, but we gotta get paid somehow. Can't fund a holy war with nothing.
I'm going to send this bastard back to hell.
And ain't that the truth?
So Cal, The map that you have, it is like a very old weathered map, and it has kind of like a charcoal outline of the nations. And there are 2 spots marked in blood from Londal. They are in the Doritis Mountains in northeastern Kanar, and the Orkanen Valley in southwest Dal Kaldor.
Hey Noah, I guess we're going to Kanar, brother.
Woo!
So, how do we descend?
Well, let me take a look at this thing, and I'd love to just like roll a little investigation check on this lift, see how it was broken, if it's able to be repaired.
Please do.
Can I give her the help action?
Are you just looking with her?
Yeah.
I did just roll the same thing twice, which was not great. I got an 8, so I don't know shit about dick.
So as you're looking, I'll come back to that in 1 second. You hear the flapping of that hummingbird again. And it suddenly flaps and starts to ascend from that stone perch on the stone railing, and then quickly lands near the bodies. And as you look, you see that what lands on the ground is not a bird, but instead is a 12-foot woman with these rapidly flapping wings outstretched from her back that quickly fold in to form a shimmering sleeveless dress. And silently she begins to bend over and one by one pick up the bodies of the Eternal Lord Knights and holds them all in her arms. And as she holds these 4 bodies, she just kind of like turns to look and says,
"Their Lord's promise shall be fulfilled to the gods. Their souls given upon our great creators to become the most valiant warriors in our eternal fight against the army of the Ondervar."
Holy shit, y'all are seeing this woman too, right? I'm not like hallucinating.
One of the Varus.
I see her.
No shit.
She like kind of nods when you say that, Drauger.
I think it would be best to let her do the work she needs to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a chronicler. I don't like to get in the way. She loves to get in the way.
Drauger like looks at you when you say that.
And speaking of, she does whip out the notebook and the tiny glasses and is like describing this whole experience in detail.
Perfect. She puts the 4 Eternal Lord members in kind of like one row. She has them sort of like semi sitting up against a wall in a very respectful manner. And she looks at Londal and she looks to you, Cal, and says,
"May I take his body to the gate?"
If he is a member of the Knights of the Eternal Lord, then that is what he wanted. Might I take his stone item, however?
"You may."
and she removes slowly this necklace from around his neck and with one palm outstretched hands it towards you.
Thank you. I will return this to his tribe.
"Your traditions are very important. I wanted to ensure that you had given the due diligence to his body, to the rites, before I took him. Thank you for allowing me to transport his soul to the Eternal War."
I mean, he's part of it. That's like their thing. So he's gonna let them do their thing. He's not gonna be like, oh, he's a Goliath. You can't do that. He totally worked for these people his entire life and thing, but he's a Goliath, so he can't do that.
She takes Londal's body and puts it against the wall with the other ones and sort of collects the bodies of the dead miners and the dead soldiers and kind of arranges them in a way, but does not look like she's going to take them with her. Only the knights with the Eternal Lord she's taking. But she does remove something from one of the necks of the adventurers and just sort of holds it out in the same way that she held out that stone item to you, Cal. And you see that there is another necklace. It's a simple leather band, and there's a metal pendant that hangs from it, and it resembles an elk's head. Will everybody give me a history check?
9.
That's 15 for me.
11.
Aegin, you recognize the elk's head as one of the symbols of Amentra. And Amentra is one of the children of the gods. She is kind of like this warrior for the people that, comes to their aid when she's called upon. And so she holds out this symbol of Amentra out to you guys.
Aegin's just gonna gently reach out and take it wordlessly with her jaw on the floor.
She goes to start collecting the bodies of the Knights of the Eternal Lord, and as she gets closer to the ledge, she kind of turns around and says,
We have no right to say how the gods choose the afterlife to work. We are duty-bound to collect the Eternal Lord members and give them to the gods. They have fulfilled their promise, and now, so shall we. Do what you deem necessary with the other bodies. Unfortunately, it is out of my control.
Yeah, it always seems to be that way, isn't it?
We'll take them to the gate. Their deaths are not in vain, for the three of you are here to take on his charge. This is as it was meant to be, as our mother, Osemtha, saw it to be. Farewell. Shall we only meet when it is deemed to be? But until then, shall the Holy Ones keep you on your path.
her wings sort of outstretch again, and she turns into the form of a hummingbird, the body's disappearing as she flies over the ledge and out of view.
Hell yeah.
Aegin's just gonna hold the necklace kind of by the string really far away from her body and just be like, now that's 3 deities in about 10 minutes. And if Amentra starts to appear, if I look at this necklace too hard, I think I'm gonna pass the fuck out.
Certainly, it has been a lot more than normal.
I do not think there must be a record for this.
Yeah, it's like you go on one quest, you get one divine mission, and then all of a sudden deities are popping up left and right. I mean, you go 20 years never hearing of a deity appearing to anybody you know, and then all of a sudden in 5 minutes, oh my god.
It appears we are the most popular people to the gods at the very least.
Being real popular with the gods, it certainly is a blessing, but it also, I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing, because that means that we are quickly becoming at the center of a conflict that seems a little beyond our ability to control. And I don't necessarily love that. I'm not saying I'm not here for it. I'm just saying I think we should be cautious.
I cannot speak for Drauger, but I know in my case that in situations that I do not understand, I'm overwhelmed with, it is best to just have faith that they will turn out okay. And I worship a god, thankfully, that is, at least in my eyes, one of the good ones. And I have faith that Drauger will do us right.
As long as the Hangmen stick together, I think we can overcome anything. Because we always win.
Because the Hangmen always win.
Yes, we do.
I think even if I lack the faith and trust in the deities doing us right, I do trust that the three of us are going to do right. And I feel like that's enough for me right now. Anyways, let's look at this lift.
So as Drauger and Aegin were looking, you rolled an 8.
Yeah, real low.
You're not seeing anything super evident off rip of how to fix this, but here is what you're looking at. So this wooden platform of the lift is hanging on by 2 frayed ropes that are hooked onto diagonal corners of this big wooden plank, essentially. The other 2 ropes on the opposite corners have been cut and now hang sadly off the side of the platform. And the whole thing is kind of just swaying in the breeze from the gorge below. There is a lever on the small wooden platform that seems to be intact, but the pulley system seems to be damaged. And you guys see that there's a small rectangle of bronze that is fixed into the lever, and engraved in it, it says, "Do not descend faster than 100 feet per minute." Again, why don't you give me an intelligence check with advantage? I feel like this is something that you probably have had some sort of research for before. So I'll let you do all that.
Okay, so that's a 12.
A 12 is just enough. So, you know that this, after looking at it and kind of thinking about things you've researched in the past and seen before, you know that this is how the lift works. So, the large wooden platform has 4 ropes, 1 on each corner, and they all meet in the middle at a central rope that attaches to a pulley. And the rope that hangs off, attached to the pulley, runs parallel to the lift, close enough for an operator to lower it and raise it. So it's like a passenger-operated lift. And the lever on there can attach to the rope to act as a brake. To prevent you from just like straight plummeting.
Yeah, absolutely. Do these ropes look like a situation that I could cast mending on and fix them?
Ooh, you know what? I would actually say that yes. The 2 ropes that are broken look like they could have mending cast on them.
Slay. So Aegin's just gonna walk over to them ropes and like do the very like I don't know, dad fixing things stance where he just like looks and goes,
hold the damn flashlight straight.
Let's see here, what's going on? All right, yeah, I can just, and then she just like,
I'll bring your shield over here.
Yeah,
Give me a boost.
shine some light on this.
I need some light.
Man, maybe 3 people who had a father, somebody who didn't. Maybe I shouldn't be using that as my frame of reference.
It's the
You start yelling at Cal, making him want to cry,
what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Stop doing that.
and then
I'll give you something to cry about, boy.
What is your problem? Hold the flashlight.
It's not that hard.
I gave you the easy job. You're supposed to hold it straight in the hole,
Look,
so I can see.
You're shining it in my face.
Just go.
You're shining it into my face. You're supposed to shine it.
Just go. Just go.
Just
You're
go.
not being helpful.
Go help your mother.
Dad, no, I'm trying. Go. I'm not telling you again. Go. Yeah, as you cast mending, the frayed ropes sort of like, almost like you're watching them break in reverse. All the little strands kind of like magically form themselves back together to become a nice taut rope. And the lift straightens itself out so that way it is completely level with the ground far below you. And it now works.
So the center pulley system is all set together as well? It was just the 2 ropes on the side that were
Correct.
broken?
It was just the 2 ropes that were on the side.
And the brakes in order and everything?
The brakes in order, yep. So the only thing that was broken were the 2 ropes. So,
all right.
so we
I
could
had
have a
whole
big
puzzle
strong
that I
Goliath.
throughout last
Like-
time because we were running so late on time. You're gonna have to like go find all of the pieces throughout the thing, and I was like, nah, fuck that.
It's such a
No.
DM pivot.
Yeah, I was like, that sucks. I don't want to do that. So easy mending.
Mending.
While you guys are descending, somebody needs to be holding onto the brake with at least one hand at all times, or you'll be descending too quickly and it will get out of control, risking like things falling apart or just like you guys hitting a wall and splatting against it. So, yeah, it's fixed. You guys are able to go down, and it's
All right.
obvious that you need to go decently slow speed, and somebody needs to be holding onto this brake at all times.
All right, y'all. This bad boy's back in working order. Somebody needs to be handling the brake on the way down just so we don't catch too much speed. I'd be willing to do it, but I gotta be honest, it's probably gonna be a strength thing, and so I don't think I'm gonna be the best delegate.
Is it a brake and the pulley system?
So it's the pulley system. So if you're like just like letting it go straight down,
Mhm.
right now like the brake is on it. If you release the brake, it's just gonna like fall straight to the ground. So you can kind of like have one hand like kind of on the brake to keep it.
So,
from...
like, if Cal just like grabs the rope and just like does this, can we descend?
He played Pyrostone, like he just fucking let the shit fucking rope burn his fucking hands.
Maybe we don't do that. But could he like
Yeah, he could lower you guys manually. And if you need to stop, then you have to like use the brake.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right, well,
So yeah, you could do that though, Cal. That works.
down we go.
I have my hand on the brake.
Yeah. No,
No, you're supposed to have
absolutely.
your
Good
hand
job.
on the pulley system.
No, hand on the brake. Hand on the brake is right, and then also hand on the pulley system. What if those are 2 separate people? What if somebody? I'll have my hand on the brake.
I think Cal's smart enough to figure this
And
shit
you do the
out.
pulleys.
Yeah, Drauger.
What are
we
Drauger had
helping
it.
out
He can
on a
like
ship the other
manually
day?
lower it and raise it, but he can also
Cal.
use the brake.
Cal, you activate the pulley system, lowering us down at a steady rate. And Aegin, you keep a hand on the brake.
I got a hand on the brake, and you want to keep an eye out for any shit crawling up and down the walls?
Maybe I put a hand on the brake.
Okay, and I'll keep an eye on shit crawling up and down the walls.
My vision is not very good.
Oh, you're right. You
Not
got
very
that
dark.
vision. All right,
Got
sick.
a +0 to
Well,
perception.
Let's play to our strengths. I got like a +4, so let's do it.
Okay, I'll hand
Cal's
on
gonna
brake.
Start pulling down.
The lift begins to descend slowly, almost like you're going to a Dark Souls boss, with only a few stomach-churning shakes every now and then as a brief sort of like wind picks up. And after a descent of about 20 feet, you're suddenly aware of this faint, echoing voice coming from below you. Sounds like a bunch of them all shouting, but then they're instantly cut off as this sudden blinding light flashes from below, just completely engulfing your vision. And a second later, you hear a sound like 100 explosions all at once, and the stone walls begin to shake and send loose pieces of rock tumbling to the ground far, far below. Cal, give me an acrobatics check to keep a hold of the rope as everything starts to
Brother.
shake.
He can't use athletics to like fucking grip that shit.
Yeah, that's fine. Athletics is also fine. I just wrote
Oh,
down acrobatics.
athletics. Okay. Yeah, athletics is way better.
I would allow athletics.
I've actually got pretty crazy acrobatics.
I did. I got a 7 with my +5 to athletics.
You suck.
I would love to try to help in any kind of way
Yeah,
I
please help. Since you're on the break, why don't you give me an acrobatics check?
can. I would love to. That is gonna be 20 with shoe lifts.
Oh, I was like,
Okay. So, Cal, as you can't grab the rope in time, Aegin, you run over and you quickly grab it. You kind of like lift up for a second from the weight, but Cal pulls you back down onto the lift. And as the vibration of the walls around you starts to calm down a little bit, Aegin, you're looking at the walls and you notice that something on it is moving ever so slightly. And then it springs out at you, at first looking like nothing more than a chunk of stone, but then you realize it's just disguised itself to look that way, as 2 mimics land on the wooden platform near you, as a third one jumps over you, sprouting these leathery wings and grabs onto the central rope, their tongues switching back and forth like snakes ready to bite. Everybody roll me an
shit.
Oh my god, mimics? Lots of mimics? That's
I got a
crazy.
Got a
14.
12.
Aw, man, not these motherfuckers again.
Ooh. Ooh.
8.
The lift is currently only 20 feet down, which means you have 180 to go. The lift has 30 HP, and there are 2 mimics on the lift itself, and one of them attached to the central rope that has wings.
One of us has to keep a hand on the pulley system rope
Hmm.
so that we don't fall.
Okay.
But we could use that to our advantage.
Falling?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true.
We could try to like kick the mimics off.
And then fall.
We could just try to kick them off first.
True.
Maybe if we like drop us a certain amount of feet, then they'll like,
Yeah, absolutely.
it
I'm
would
worried
be
about
easier
this.
to kick them off.
I'm worried about this mimic that's got its teeth on the central rope, because if that goes, the whole thing goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got to take that thing out
Mhm.
first.
I can shield
Some
bash
shell.
these things too.
All right, so for our audience, here is the initiative order. It is the first mimic, then the flying mimic, then Aegin, Cal, the second mimic, and Drauger. This first mimic is over by you, Drauger. It is going to use its bite attack.
It will try.
Got a 23.
It succeeds. Yeah, it hits me.
It like springs forward at you, still kind of like dissolving from its form of a rock. And as it springs forward, it is going to bite into you and deal 4 piercing damage. The lowest amount possible.
Ate a chunk of temporary hit points, bitch.
Okay, and then this flying mimic is going to start and chomp at this middle rope. So it is going to make an attack with its mouth as well. And it only rolled a 10, which is not enough to hit it. So it starts to chomp at it, and it gets its like wet, slippery tongue more wrapped around it than its actual teeth. It can't quite figure out how to get a grasp of this.
Aegin is going to see this mimic that's kind of like above her on the ropes, and she's going to, with one hand, just like raise her palm towards the mimic, and she's going to cast Witch Bolt.
Fuck yeah.
So you see just
Ooh.
a flash of lightning flies out from the center of her hand and hopefully
shit.
hits this mimic. That's a 23.
That's gonna hit.
So that's 2d12 lightning damage, and that's going to end up being 21 points of damage.
That's so much. That's crazy.
What kind of damage?
Lightning damage.
Oh
Mhm.
shit.
And it keeps attached to
That's
it,
so
right?
fucking.
Well, on each subsequent turns, you can take a bonus action to deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target automatically, even if the first attack missed. Yeah.
Nice. So this lightning bolt beams forth from your hand and wraps itself around this mimic. Its tongue gnashes and its leathery wing starts to flap as it tries to get away, and it lets out this horrible spit-ridden scream as it kind of like latches itself onto the rope and like swings the plank a little bit as if it were like a pendulum. You feel yourself shake ever so slightly.
Seeing that Aegin hit this winged mimic, and it's trying to attack this rope, Cal is going to raise his shield up, and you see him kind of mutter to himself, and he's going to use Channel Divinity, and he's going to try and use Nature's Wrath on the flying mimic. So, as an action, you can cause spectral vines to spring up and reach for a creature within 10 feet of you that you can see. The creature must succeed on a strength or dex saving throw, its choice. So it's a d12 you gotta beat. And then it's restrained. So instead of it being vines, you see, like, out of the rock walls surrounding us, like, these just... Like, I'm thinking almost like stalagmites that come around and, like, wrap around the thing, but they're stone.
Nice. Heck yeah.
Does he beat a DC 12?
You got a 9.
Fuck yeah. Okay, so this thing's restrained. These tendrils of rock stalagmite things have restrained this thing on this rope.
So with this creature being restrained now, it has 0 speed. Any attack rolls against it have advantage, and its attack rolls have disadvantage.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You did that to the winged mimic?
Yes.
It's the second mimic's turn. It's gonna go for you, Cal. It is going to see its winged friend restrained. It's going to rush towards you and try to hit you with its pseudopod. It is a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
So it goes to hit you with its pseudopod and misses, and its big, like, sticky hand instead slaps against the edge of the platform, and you see it, like, go beneath and then slingshot itself back to where it was before as
Hell
it misses
yeah.
you.
That's cool.
Drauger grabs the blade in his chest. Once again, smoke pools, and he rips it out, and this double-bladed great axe
Nice.
forms in his hands. I'm just gonna attack. 13.
Yep, that hits.
Hell yeah. I do 8 damage to it. I pull this great axe out from my chest, and I just take a big, like, top swing down right into the middle of it, and, like, sinks into its head right down the middle.
Hell yeah.
Nice. It's like tongue is trying to, like, swat it away as it's got, like, you plunge it a little further. It's like teeth are, like, chomping out, like trying to like basically, like, shove it back out of its caved in skull.
Ew. Awesome.
So that mimic, it's going to try and bite back at you now. Actually, no, it's gonna try to hit you with its pseudopod. So as, like, you're about to, like, pull this double-bladed axe back out of its head, one of its sticky little hands, like, slaps towards your head. It's going to attack you with the pseudopod. 18 to hit.
That hits.
And as it initially hits, wow, I keep rolling terrible for damage for you. That's good. It does 5 bludgeoning damage as it hits into you, and then as the pod starts to, like, stick into your armor, it kind of has this, like, little hissing, popping sound as it pours a little acid on you, and it's gonna do 7 acid damage.
Holy shit.
And you are grappled now, as the pseudopod
Fuck.
is attached to you, which means that your speed is just 0.
Damn, so it's bludgeoning plus acid plus grappled?
It is.
That's nuts.
That's tough.
That's damn.
So whenever you want to try and make that escape from the grapple, it's a DC 13. And ability checks made to escape this grapple have disadvantage. Cal, the winged mimic is currently restrained by you. Does it
Yes.
make its escape check at the
At the
beginning
end
or
of
the
its
end of
turn.
its turn? Okay.
The end
So
of
it's
its
going to make
turn.
a disadvantaged attack on the rope that it is currently, like, being crushed into.
Yeah.
So it's going to use its normal bite. Is either a 15 or a 13, and a 13 just barely nicks it. So we do 3 damage. 6 damage even, if I can do my math right. So as it bites into it, it does 6 damage to this rope, and you hear like one of the bands starts to snap a little bit. And it's going to try and break free from these stalagmites that have wrapped around it, and it is a 12 strength or
Dexterity.
dexterity.
Strength or
Okay.
dexterity. It's choice. Strength or dexterity.
Okay, okay. I see, because it has disadvantage with dex. I didn't know if it was a force. Okay, so it'll try to escape. I got a 21 to escape that time.
Damn.
Damn.
That's pretty par
That's
for
the
the
new
course.
Witcher dice. That's really enough. Really annoying. Okay, so it like stretches out its wings and breaks the stalagmites that have wrapped around it. It is no longer restrained. However, it is still being witch bolted.
Yeah, and so I think the first thing she's gonna do, she's gonna reactivate this witch bolt. So I imagine she's like one arm she's got wrapped around these ropes, and then the other one she cast the witch bolt with. And I feel like she like grabs it in a fist, so it's like a lightning rope attached to this mimic.
Mm-hmm.
And I think she just gives it a yank, and it like reactivates the lightning. So that's just gonna be another D12 lightning damage.
Awesome.
Let me
Just
roll that
free
real
damage.
quick.
I love that.
Yeah.
While you're
no,
rolling that,
it's-
you guys did descend 10 feet down during the last round, so you are now down 30 feet, about 170 away from the bottom.
I was just gonna say, for the audience, the lift currently has 24 out of 30.
Yes, started with 30, has 24 right.
So after reactivating the witch bolt, that is another 10 damage to this flying mimic.
You knock out some of its teeth as the bolt reactivates. They kind of like clatter onto the ground, and you hear just like the semi-wet, semi-dry clatter as they like hit the wood. It is looking more than bloodied right now.
All right. I'll
And
make
just
some
your 2
jewelry out of
attacks.
those later. And she's gonna reach down. She's gonna reach down with her witch bolt hand, and she's gonna like fumble for her short sword, and she's just gonna try to stab like straight up into this thing.
Okay,
Fuck
so
yeah.
she deactivates Witch Bolt.
No, it's just with the same hand because she's keeping the one hand on the rope. That is only an 11 to hit.
And 11 does not quite hit.
Damn. Well, we gave it a shot.
So you go to swing at it, and it like lifts its little. I almost imagine it's like a half, like a mimic bat thing. Like lifts up its like little clawed feet as you try to like stab at it, and it just looks
Yeah,
at
and I'm
you and
just like, "Gah."
screeches.
Aegin screeches back.
Seeing that Aegin bloodying this winged mimic and his channel of divinity gone, Cal is gonna switch second mimic, and he is going to try and swing his hammer at this thing.
Okay,
14 to hit.
a 14 hits.
Hell yes. Okay. It's gonna be a D8 plus 4. I can fucking see in the dark. 7 damage
Okay.
to the second mimic. Cal just moves up towards this mimic and wallops this thing in the side of the head. Pointy end first. And that's gonna end his turn. But I got Ook.
Ook!
And you see Ook comes out like, you know, Ook's been hiding like in his the skirt of his tabard, like he's been hiding between Cal's legs this whole time. It comes running out, and Cal goes, "Get the flying mimic, Ook." And I'm gonna have Ook use pebble launch at the flying mimic.
Yeah. Like last time, he takes one of the teeth from the mimic that fell, and he picks it up and starts to like swing his arm around and around and around. He's gonna launch it at this mimic.
Oop got a 22 to hit this thing.
Damn! Come on,
Yeah,
Oop.
Oop's gonna hit it.
So 3 bludgeoning damage to this thing.
It's looking tough, man.
We're gonna get its
It, like,
ass.
bonks it on the head, and it kind of like moves to the side really quick, and like the tooth like sinks back into its like gelatinous form.
Good job, Ook. You did very good.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Okay, so you hit that second mimic, and it's going to lash back out at you with a bite. Is an 8 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
So it goes to bite at you, and you kind of like sidestep and like scrunches against the ground where you like were just standing, and then like its pseudopods push it backwards, so it's no longer beneath your foot, and it gets out of the way.
Drauger's gonna take another swing on this mimic.
Mm-hmm.
24.
That hits.
I'm rolling so bad on damage. 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay.
Hey, 7 damage is 7 damage.
The pseudopod like lashes around his arm, and it kind of like puts more resistance into his swing, so he kind of like pulls back and lets the tongue fling the axe forward back into it.
Oh,
And it kind of grazes the side of it.
That is amazing. And as it grazes the side of it, you feel something deep in your armor start to like move a little bit, and Emi jumps out. And I have sent you the stat block for a cat if you would like to use Emi in combat as well.
Oh, man.
My god.
Die, foul beast!
Should I ignore this attack restriction? A familiar can't attack?
Oh, ignore that.
Okay.
Brother,
Yeah,
we're playing
so
cool D&D,
lame.
not lame D&D.
I'm gonna. If she hits, she does 1 slashing damage. So.
Okay, hold on. Make that a D4. Her attack does a D4, like
Okay. Okay.
Eve does.
Ook.
That's
Um,
actually so cringe. Yeah. it's a
And
D4.
by the way, our familiars do have 8 temporary hit points.
Oh, awesome.
Hell yeah.
Because I can choose up to 6 people, 6 allies.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, sure. Emi jumps out. Like right into this mimic's eyes and just starts scratching all of them.
Hell
Oh,
yes. She's just playing with it. She thinks it's a toy.
14 to hit,
14's gonna hit.
3 damage.
It's like digging up like white flesh chunks as she's like quickly pawing into it, and then she like uses it to like push off, and then she starts to like pet her head against your leg.
Good, Emi, good.
As the round ends, you guys descend another 10 feet. You're now down 40 feet, 160 feet from the bottom. It is going to be the first mimic's attack against Drauger. It's going to bite you. So it's a 23 to hit. Dude, I have not rolled below like an 18 on you. This is actually so annoying.
It hits.
So it is going to do 5 piercing damage as it bites into you, and it like regurgitates a little bit of its stomach acid, and it does 4 acid damage.
Ew.
You guys hear Drauger go,
Ah! That does not feel good.
It is the winged mimic's turn, and it is going to fly at you, Aegin, as you've attached
Yes,
a witch
alright.
wing to it. Can you give me an opposed strength check?
Strength? Yeah.
I got a 21.
Okay, and I got a 5, so.
So this mimic it like flies down, and it grabs you with its feet, and it starts to fly you towards the edge. And you guys are now.
does that mean you let go of the rope?
Yeah, have I let go? Have I let go?
Oh,
Am I still holding on to the
let
rope?
go of the rope. Oh,
So
I
y'all are
didn't
just
even
free
think
falling
about
now.
that.
Wait, would that give me
Oh,
advantage
shit.
on this strength check, or not that I'd be
Like,
able to beat a
she's
21?
like-
But
I will give you advantage since you were holding onto the rope. Yes.
there's no way for me to beat this. I do have a -1 to strength, but let's just see.
Well, you can roll an nat 20. You can roll an nat 20.
I did get a 15, so that one was better.
That's better at least. That's so much better. Okay. So you guys see as this winged mimic, I completely forgot that you were holding the rope.
I'm gonna.
Whenever you were like,
I'm
it's
gonna-
acrobatics, I was like, I have great acrobatics. I have terrible strength though.
I didn't even like think about
I'm
it.
gonna multi-class into divination wizard.
And reroll that
to
shit.
mitigate some of this shit.
No, that's part of the puzzle. It's a puzzle combat.
100%, 100%.
Not fall to your death. So as
Yeah.
this winged mimic flies forward from the rope, it grabs onto you, and you think for a minute that you're gonna be able to hold on to the pulley rope like Captain America in Civil War, trying to keep the helicopter from going away. And like as you feel like this power moment coming, it just like yanks you off the rope, and it's now got you in its feet, hovering 160 feet in the air, and the platform is starting to plummet.
As Aegin gets yanked off of the rope, she's just gonna go, "Oh, Cal, grab the rope."
Ah!
And again, it is your turn.
Okay, so the situation is, I am off the edge of the platform within the winged mimic's grasp.
You are 5 feet away from the edge of the.
This took a turn so fast.
Okay, so
You're 5 feet away from the edge of the platform.
Okay, so what you're telling me is if I killed this winged mimic in this turn, would I be able to make a check to try to get back onto the platform?
I would allow that, yes.
Like grab the side of it.
Yeah. Something along that line.
I would most certainly allow that to happen.
That's an interesting thing to think about.
Is the elevator falling right now, or is it gonna fall at the end of this turn?
It starts to fall the minute she lets go of it.
So it would have basically the start of her turn.
Well, actually no, it'll be at the end of the turn because it's all in 6 seconds. So I would say, yeah, by the time we get to the end of this combat, that's when we'll start to fall.
A turn in combat is supposed to be like 3 to 6 seconds, yeah? So it's like
yeah, it's 6 seconds. Everything happens in
so
6
it
seconds.
starts to it's going to start to fall.
At the
but
end of, yes, it'll fall a little bit,
but we haven't.
but it won't fall like crazy until
Yeah.
the end of.
My turn is also
Drauger's
next.
turn.
So
Yes.
yeah.
If we do fall, like Cal could get to a spot to try to like catch Aegin. All right, this shit's dangerous. Let's go with it.
Yeah. I love
Good,
this.
I love it. We
I love
elevated the
fire.
danger of combat. This makes me happy. That's all I wanted.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so sorry. How
Yes.
far does the elevator go down?
Okay. The elevator is down 40 feet right now. You have another 160 feet to the ground. As it is falling, you guys will descend one.
Slowly. When we were going slow, we were going 10 feet per round. So I imagine now that we're going faster, it'll
6
probably be
seconds.
about twice that.
Oh, I was thinking like 5 times.
Yeah, but per, like, I feels like.
But
oh,
yeah,
Oh,
we can go
fuck.
with
Let's see.
a D6 times 10 feet.
I think it's gonna be. Let's say it's about 10 feet. It's gonna go 30 feet every 6 seconds.
Okay.
So you will jump from 40 feet down to 70 feet at the end of Drauger's turn if you don't catch it.
Okay. Yeah, so Aegin's in the arms of this mimic. Sorry, in the feet of this mimic. And I think she's just. Right?
In the arms
So
of the
true.
angels.
And it's not, not an ideal situation, but I think she's gonna try to create an opening for one of the other two to try to grab onto the rope instead of immediately freeing herself from this mimic. So I think she's gonna, now that she has both hands free, pull out her longbow. And Cal, your turn is next.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she's going to. Oh, but Drauger's the one who's like struggling. This mimic's kind of fucking him up.
Help me.
That's real. So I think I'm gonna take a shot off at the mimic that's on Drauger right now.
Awesome, I love that.
Okay, so that's a 20 in heals.
I thought you meant it heals, like it like give back health. I was like, whoa, what? That's cool.
It's a 20 with a toupee.
Yeah, 20 with the toupee. 8, and then I'm also gonna activate my Dreadful Strike, which is gonna be an additional 3, so that's going to be 11 points of damage.
Okay.
So she just, is like, oh fuck, let go of the rope, but she's like, okay, well now I've got both hands free, and she's just gonna whip out her bow and she's gonna just nail this mimic right with an arrow.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, it has its mouth open, tongue going out, and the arrow goes like straight through its mouth out the other side. It kind of like the tip of the arrow like grazes its tongue as it goes along, shoots out the back of it, and just kind of like explodes some of the back of this mimic. It is looking beyond bloodied, almost just as bad as this winged mimic that is holding you right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think there's not a whole lot she can do with her bonus action unless I want to kill this thing that's holding me up. Should I risk it?
You could probably figure a dex check to catch on. Go for it, I say.
What's the harm?
Fucking be a badass.
Yeah, I think she's just gonna go. I think she's gonna get ready to like gymnastic style, like swing her feet, fling herself back onto the platform, and she's gonna stow her bow, and she's gonna activate this witch bolt again. So that's another D12 of damage.
Okay.
That's 10 damage.
As this witch bolt slams into the winged mimic, it courses through its body and literally explodes it. Flesh and goop and gunk and teeth and a big flopping tongue fly all over the place, drenching you in muck, drenching the ledge in muck, and drenching the side of the rock in muck as well. Please, as you are trying to jump onto the side, give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
It's a DC 45.
Oh, okay. I don't make that. I rolled a 12, so I think I'm going to use my 1 point of inspiration and re-roll that.
Okay.
I don't think a 12 would make it.
God, you get better than the 12.
Okay, that is another 20 in heals.
Ha!
Dude, I got so scared.
You
Okay,
just have to.
so Aegin,
hey guys, this
as-
is how I play all games. You just have to believe that it's gonna work out.
It's gonna work out.
I-
The Hangman
I
always
believe
wins.
I believe
Hangman
that
always
shit, and it doesn't ever work for me.
I'm so sorry, man. God, so it's like she explodes the mimic and like out of the explosion, like swings herself back onto the platform.
Hell yeah. Cal is going to risk the opportunity attack and
Grab the rope.
grab the rope.
All right, it is going to try and. How mean do I be? Do I make it to where he can't move? do I see if the pseudopod hits and grapples him?
Yes.
What if you flipped a coin?
Like,
If you
actually-
flipped a
Yeah,
coin about
no.
it?
yeah,
do it.
I think
do
you
it.
should
Do
flip a
it.
coin about it.
All right, so its pseudopod flies forward towards you. It got a 17 to hit.
And that doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
I knew it.
Things are just working out for us
I
this
knew it.
round. We're about to get fucked in this next fight.
So Cal runs over to this rope and just wrenches his hands onto this thing and slows it down.
So it has been descending fairly quickly in the couple of seconds that was let go. So it is going to take a d6 of damage as it like all of a sudden comes to a halt and like swings around a little bit, hitting the side of the wall. Aegin, give me a dexterity check, please.
Mm-hmm.
The lift loses 4 health, bringing it down to 20.
Ook also gets his turn.
So, luck has run out for me, Aegin. That is a natural 1.
To do what?
The dexterity check, I
because
probably to hold on.
The lift swung into the wall when you
Oh.
You rolled a nat
Oh,
one.
dude, I rolled a nat 1.
That one.
Take my inspiration.
Is that
Okay.
legal?
Yeah,
No. What?
it is. In
What?
the heroic inspiration rules,
What?
you can give it to a player character in your group who lacks it.
Oh, it's if something gives you heroic inspiration and you already have it, you can give it to a
Oh
player.
shit.
Never mind then.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's okay.
Sorry.
I'll take
Thanks.
my
Makes
loss.
sense to be the rules lawyer.
Teacher,
sorry.
we've got homework.
I'm sorry. I was like, there's no fucking way, man. Can Ook
Hit me with
it. Can
No.
Ook show up to the edge?
Tiny ook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grab onto Ook.
Okay, no. So, again, as the lift swings into the wall, the gunk that is coating the ledge causes you to slip, and you begin to free fall down the side of this this cliff.
All right.
And it is the second. Oh, it's Ook's turn now.
Ook! So she just did this like badass thing, grabbed onto the edge, and then just like it like jostles a little bit. And she's just like, oh fuck!
Shit! Well, it's because it
It's like
slams
slow-mo.
into the wall.
Flips.
Like as it stops, the whole thing like swings like a pendulum, and like you get hit against the wall and let go of it.
Gwen Stacy were like shooting the web.
And her back.
I got you, Gwen. I got you.
Aegin explodes.
Can Cal, as a like free action, like dismissing a spell, let go of this rope so we free fall too?
Yes.
Drauger sees Aegin fall and immediately yells to Cal,
Cal! Let go of the rope!
Aegin, I'm coming. And I'll let go of the fucking rope. Does shit? We never did Ook's turn.
Yeah, go and do Ook's turn.
Do we want to like forego Ook's turn because I used a free action to use the rope again?
Yeah, let's do that. Like you kind
I
of
think
command
that-
him as sort of like a free action, so let's do that. So you have now dropped down to 70 feet.
immediately bonus action Hexblade Curse the mimic that's attached to me.
Okay.
And then these are dire straits. I'm gonna make a attack on it.
Okay.
I crit on a 19
Nice, dude.
because of Hexblade's Curse.
Nice.
Fuck.
I know it's
shit
like close to
up.
death, but 18 damage,
Okay.
and I regain 8 HP.
Yes.
I see, like Aegin falls, and I just devil may care swing the axe and let it go, and it like completely bisects the first mimic and launches into the second one.
Hell yes.
Hell yeah.
So 21 damage total.
Yep. It takes half of that, and it is bloodied. This mimic, it starts to it's gonna make an intelligence check. It has seen that 2 of its companions have died. You guys seem decently fine, and it got a 14, which is just enough to know that it needs to start getting away. So it is going to use its turn to start crawling. So it goes over the edge, and with its stickiness starts to like crawl beneath the platform, so it is no longer within range of you guys.
Yeah, so I'm falling.
Anything you'd like to do while you're falling?
Can I take a shot at this mimic?
Yeah, you actually totally can.
Like fucking Atreus.
Yeah, I'd love to take a shot at this mimic.
Atreus and Kratos.
It's gonna be just like that.
That's only going to be, what is that? That's not gonna probably hit. That's only an 11 to hit.
An 11 does not quite hit.
Wait, would a 12 hit? I was looking at the wrong thing.
12 would hit. You did this last time too.
No way! No way! I love being so good at reading my character sheet. Yeah, so she's going to, I think she's going to take out her dagger, and she's like thinking about the rope idea, and she's like, oh, wait a second, let me get this guy. And she's going to just toss, like, falling. She's just not going to freak out. Going to throw this dagger right at this mimic as she sees it coming under the platform. She's like, where are you going?
How much damage?
Oh, right, I have to roll damage. That's a thing I have to do.
Rolling damage.
That's going to be 13 damage.
This arrow like pierces through it, and it like basically stabs through, so it's like stapled the mimic to the bottom of the platform that is quickly getting closer and closer to the ground below.
So seeing that Aegin's falling, and this mimic is dealing with the mimic, I am gonna drink the potion of climbing that we have had fucking stashed away forever. So when you drink this potion, you get a climb speed, double your speed for 1 hour. During this time, you have advantage on strength athletics checks to climb. Potion is okay. Yeah, I describe the potion. Yeah, so I drink that.
Okay.
Goodbye, potion. You're no longer in
And
my
I'm gonna say that's
inventory.
just like a minor action. Or a bonus
Like a
action.
bonus
Bonus
action.
action?
Yeah.
So Cal quickly uncorks his potion, downs this thing, throws his warhammer and his shield to the side, and just rushes over to like a jump up and try and catch Aegin and grab onto the wall.
Dude, this is literally when Baldur grabs Atreus and they jump through the world tree and
Literally.
Kratos jumps off the cliff with him, like towards the dragon.
Yeah.
This is literally that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Gotcha. Okay, yeah. Give me a strength athletics check to grab onto Aegin and secure yourself to the wall.
I got an 18.
An 18 is going to be enough. So you dive forward. Aegin is just slightly below you, and you grab onto her with one hand, and with the other one, grab into this divot in the rock wall. You start to like slide down a little bit, and then you tense up your muscles, and you stop yourself safely as the platform continues to quickly lower to the ground.
Drauger, get the break!
I'm on it.
Give me either an acrobatics or an athletics check.
I think I can do acrobatics. That'll be better. I got a +2. Is pulling the brake an action?
That'll be a full action.
Okay. 5.
Okay, so you go to grab onto it, and it slips through like your mitten gauntlet. It's just like too covered in the blood of the mimic, and you keep descending rapidly. It's down to 120 feet. You have 80 feet till you hit the ground. It is rapidly descending. Aegin and Cal, you are against the stone wall. Drauger, you and Emi are on top of the lift. The mimic is on the bottom. We'll just go. It's the mimic's turn. The mimic does nothing. It is holding on like a wart on the bottom of a foot. So Aegin, it is your turn.
There's not really a whole lot we can do because I can't see the
So they're like up.
so
They
I
are
can't see
currently-
the mimic anymore.
They are
Guys,
at 70 feet.
I'm so
and
good
he
right
is
now. I got this.
You got this? Yeah, I think all she can really do is like ready an action to like if something happens to grab onto the wall.
Cal, are you going to start descending?
Yeah. He can climb down with advantage, so...
Woohoo! She is gonna say to Cal, she's just gonna be like, "Hey, thanks. That was crazy."
I'm just glad you're okay. You may want to grab onto my back, and then he's just gonna like spider climb down this fucking wall. Like I imagine he's like digging his fucking fingers into the wall, like fucking jamming them in.
I could either try 2 times to stop or buff myself and try 1 time.
Would the buff use other resources?
It's just temp hit points. I'm gonna try the break. 1 more time.
Okay.
8.
It did not quite do it.
So
Again.
how's your climbing? Could you take a leap off and hit the wall?
My athletics is really bad. Listen,
Yeah, that's real, man.
I'm so good. I'm just gonna hit the bottom and live.
Tank it.
Be fine. You're a suit of armor. What could go wrong?
End of the turn. It is going to drop. You are now 30 feet from the bottom. You have been rapidly descending. So if you hit the bottom, it will act as more than just a 30-foot drop. If you stop it here, you're going to take some damage, but it'll be reduced. Cal and Aegin, we are back to you guys. You see as Drauger, for a moment, is on the same level as you guys, then plummets farther, and then Aegin, you cannot even see with your dark vision down below where he is.
Fuck, dude. He's gone.
I hope he is okay. I don't know how much longer I can. I imagine like Cal's forearms are just like bulging, like huge.
Come on,
So
climber
strong.
strength.
So strong.
Can I dash down? It's using my action.
Give me your check to try to do that.
Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Okay.
It's advantage.
That's fair. 18.
I'll let you dash.
I'm going for the break.
You got it. You got it.
You got it, man.
Oh no. You have heroic
Motherfucker.
inspiration. You have inspiration.
That's a 20 with the toupee.
Yo!
Let's go.
Yes.
I thought it was a
Hey,
bad
so you-
roll.
Rapidly stop it when you hit 180 feet. That means that you have fallen 80 feet, free falling almost completely. So 8d6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You got this. You're so strong.
Would you like to roll it? I would like you to roll it because I do not want to be held responsible for any damage taken.
Nope, you roll it.
You are
You're
literally
the DM.
responsible for the damage taken.
This is your job.
Last thing I want is for Noah to be mad at
8d6.
me.
I'm taking a fireball right now.
You're so much stronger than a fireball.
Yeah, you can take this.
This could be 8 damage,
It's gonna be 8 damage.
or it could be
Manifesting
48
now.
damage.
Don't you fucking dare.
Regardless, I don't die.
You won't die.
Okay, the lift takes 18 damage.
It's still fine.
It's still
Holy shit.
fine.
So it has 6
Everything's
health
fine.
left. You take 31 bludgeoning damage.
Holy shit.
Drauger is knocked unconscious.
No.
Oh!
Drauger, you fall unconscious 30 feet above the ground. And as you fall unconscious, you let go of the rope, and it slams on top. And Aegin and Cal, you guys hear something horribly wet. Sounds like it explodes as the lift hits the bottom, as well as wood shattering.
Ah, hell.
You guys are continuing to climb down. Drauger, almost the instant that you hit the ground, you black out. And as you start to come to, you feel about a foot of water surrounding you and starts to vibrate like the water cup in Jurassic Park as the T-Rex is getting closer. You feel these vibrations in the water. And as you sit up and start to get bearings of your surroundings, you see that you're in a black, endless void of water. And all of a sudden, this strong hand is on you as Ephirth grabs you by the front plate of your armor and lifts you up over his head. The cloth that covers his face starts to blow as if the wind is right behind him, and you feel kind of like fire coming directly from behind it. And he rushes forward with you in his hand and pushes you against something hard, like there's a wall behind you, even though you're in a void. And you can smell this horrible stench, this horrible decay. You can actually smell it, not a memory of it. Your nostrils all of a sudden have this form as you take in the smell of death and water. And you hear him say,
You are a failure, boy.
Not yet. I'm not done yet.
No, you're not done yet. You are getting back in this fight. Your brother still awaits you. You don't get off this easy. Remember, kill the dead to become alive again. Do not fail this mission. Do you understand me, you maggot?
I will slay the Drauger if it's the last thing I do.
And it very may well be.
He tosses you to the ground, you splash in the water, and he lifts up this giant, bony, decaying foot hovering over you.
I can squash you like the worthless bug you are, but for now you serve purpose, and that purpose is to do my bidding. Get up, dust yourself off, you worthless worm. Get up, wake up, and when your friends arrive, act as though nothing happened. You are my indestructible force of destruction. You are death incarnate. You are a Drauger.
Drauger climbs to one knee and stands. He looks at Ephirth.
I will do it. I will not speak a word of this. That Drauger that has eluded you will see you once again.
Good. Now, be gone.
And as he says that, another breeze flies past you and lifts a part of this veil over his face. And you just see red hot hellfire, and it starts to breathe out towards you like a dragon's breath. And as it engulfs you, you wake up just in time to see Cal and Aegin finish their descent and land on the ground next to you. And you guys see that Drauger is laying atop these broken wooden boards on top of the giant tentacle that had once been wrapped around Andre is now smashed and killed beneath the fall of this platform.
Cal rushes over and is like Drauger in like parts? Or
Drauger
is he, like,
is
alive?
completely intact.
Am I like back up to 1 or am I still unconscious?
You have full HP.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Why is
Uh-oh.
that scarier, actually?
That's fucking
It's really
creepy,
scary.
man.
Why is that worse?
That's fucking insane. Not even like Drauger's laying in this rubble. You like climb down and you see him standing like battle axe, blade side down. He's like holding it like a pole. After all that, like you saw the rope go slack and everything fall. This is like a nuts scene right now.
Yeah, because we also saw him getting his shit kicked in a little bit.
Yeah.
So does Drauger look like, presumably you getting acid spit on you like corrodes the armor a little bit? Is he like spotless clean now, like fucking
He
perfect?
looks completely fine.
Dude, that's fucking awesome, man.
Hey, man, you all right? You look. Are you good? Are you okay?
Drauger, that was a very long fall, and you do not look hurt at all.
I was able to hit the brake in time, and I jumped off. In that split second, buried my axe into the wall, and slid the rest of the way down safely.
Oh shit, huh? Can I roll an insight?
Can Cal look for like the drag mark of the fucking axe in the wall where he said he slid down?
Yeah, Cal, you roll an investigation. Drauger, do you want to roll a deception?
I can roll a deception, yeah.
And then Aegin, you'll roll against that with your insight.
I've got a +6.
Bitch, I got a nat 20.
I also got a nat 20.
What?
This is all up to you, Noah. Roll a nat 20. Please, this would be the funniest thing ever. So, Aegin, what is yours after your modifier?
+2, so that's for insight, actually. Oh, wait, yeah, +2, so that'd be 22.
Not to teacher, but ability checks, you can crit, but it just counts as a 20. It's not an automatic success.
Correct.
So I did get a 23.
I mean, I don't have any reason to doubt him other than just being like,
okay.
That was crazy. I'm not like trying to be like, oh, you're a liar. More just kind of like whenever your friend just tells you some crazy shit and you're just like, whoa, that's insane.
Cal, with your natural 20, the only marks that you see in the wall are the ones from you and Aegin coming down.
I mean, he got a 23. I have a -1 to my investigation.
Yeah,
Really.
yeah.
So, yeah. He's like, it's probably one of those.
It might just be too dark to see.
Hagen's just gonna walk over to Drauger and just like predator handshake him. Be like, that was awesome. That was so sick, dude.
Cal like goes up behind him and like grabs his shoulder pauldrons and just like shakes him like very, very vigorously, and he's like, that was really cool.
Another successful fight from the Hangman, huh?
The Hangmen always win.
Yes, the Hangmen always win.
You can be a little suspicious. It's fine. You can be a little suspicious.
Little spish.
And I was like, wait.
It's like it's fun to succeed, but I kind of want you to be suspicious.
Yeah.
Okay, we can certainly be a little suspicious. It's more of a thing of like,
You still rolled a 20. You still rolled a 20.
Yeah.
yeah, it's more like we have no reason to doubt you, but it's like,
Yeah.
it's like whenever your friend says something insane, and it's like, and you have no reason to call their bluff, but you're not necessarily like sold on it.
No, for
He's
sure.
probably exaggerating. The details are probably not exact.
Yeah, it's more like we're probably assuming that it's like, he's maybe a little embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
So it's chill.
It probably wasn't as epic as him like
Yeah.
sliding all the way.
He probably like farted or something, I don't know.
That's actually exactly what it
Yeah,
was.
he
The only reason
farted.
why he didn't tell you.
That's what
That's
it
exact-
was.
He pooted.
Smells like Earth all the way down.
It smells like Efirth is crazy.
Honestly, it does smell like
It probably
ether.
does.
Yeah, it's a little stinky.
It smells like seawater and death.
Yum.
Ugh.
My favorite. I just got an essential oil of that actually.
Drauger is going to use his pious false life.
Okay.
when I use the Pious False Life, normally Drauger's armor is kind of like more like white-ish. And when he uses the False Life, the armor like darkens to kind of like a steel color.
Nice.
That's awesome.
As you have kind of gathered your senses, you see the destroyed enormous tentacle beneath the very broken lift. To the west of you guys is another massive smoking crater indented into the ground, filled with the gooey, destroyed remains of a large group of people. Whoever or whatever they are is completely unidentifiable now. To the left of the crater, coming out of a large rock wall, is a billowing plume of green smoke. Even from this far away, you can catch whiffs of it. It smells like rotten eggs, decaying corpses, and feces. Whatever it is, it's most certainly not good for you. However, you can also hear some sort of muffled, agitated voice coming from behind the rock wall and the noxious smoke.
Can we hear what it's saying?
It is too muffled behind this thick rock wall. All you're really getting is just like an echo of a whisper.
So the only way we can go is like whatever voice we hear right now.
To the north and to the south, there is just like mile-long stretches of the mines. But the thing that catches your attention is this pile of dead, gloopy bodies and the hole in the wall with the smoke coming out of it and the voice beyond it. And, I mean, Drauger, you get the mental, not even ping, it's like a stab in your head that the other Drauger is on the other side of this wall.
There has to be someone else also over there, else why would he be talking? Unless he's talking to himself, but most people don't.
Could we try to listen to what he's saying?
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough perception check. Like, the rock wall is pretty thick, but... So here's this. You can do a harder one on the thick part of the wall, or you can try to get a little closer to that, like, crack where the smoke, noxious poo-poo juice is coming out of. It's a easier difficulty, but you might get some poison.
Aren't you immune to poison?
I'm resistant to poison. But I'm gonna say Drauger's on the fucking warpath. He knows for a fact
The Drauger is behind this wall, and I'm done playing games.
and I'm going to cast Shatter on the crack.
So as you cast Shatter, the crack dissolves and becomes more of like this gaping archway, and the rocks that were making up the small hole now shatter and dissolve, and they cover up this natural vent that was spewing out the gas. So that is no longer a problem.
Brother, come out here.
The whispering stops.
Cal is gonna close his eyes, and when he opens them again, there's a flash of like bright golden light, and he's gonna use Divine Sense.
You sense two undead. The one right next to you, and the one on the other side of the wall in the corner. The one next to you, you feel good, and the one on the other side of the wall, you feel evil.
But I'm worried about traps.
Let me...
No other player is worried.
Yeah, I mean, Aegin, I think she's gonna, like, reach off and, like, just gently, like, touch Drauger's, like, shoulder, and she's gonna stealth forward and look for traps and see if she can lay eyes on where this guy is.
Yep, give me a stealth check, and then we'll do an investigation.
That is gonna be a 23 stealth.
You are stealthed as can be. Give me an investigation. And you're like rendered basically invisible right now. Why don't you do with advantage, since you don't really have like any, you get a moment to really sit and observe.
Drauger, where did Aegin go?
That's a 14 investigation.
And you see no traps. What you do see is that the ground in here is some sort of fleshy substance. You see sharp teeth sticking up from the ground, an abundance of bloated purple tongues laying over one another like winding intestines, and these dull, lifeless eyes embedded into the walls, flattened pseudopods stretched out like some perverse carpet. And you recognize this as a mimic nest that has now been abandoned. And in the far left corner of the room is this tall, armored man with his back towards you.
About how many feet away would you say?
45 feet away from you.
Are the mimics, it's a mimic nest, do the mimics look like they're still alive?
No, the mimic nest is abandoned. It is empty. This is just the nasty remains of the Mick nest.
Okay, sick. So there's no reason to get him to come out of this room.
It looks sticky, but it doesn't look like anything's gonna like jump out and get you.
Okay, sick. So
and I'm telling you, there are no mimics in here. I'm not tricking you third time with it.
Hey,
Only
I
comedy
appreciate it.
comes in threes, not mimic attacks.
That's
This comes in fours.
would be comedy, actually. It would be actually really funny. The suit of armor is actually a mimic. It's not the Drauger. Yeah, I think Aegin's going to just turn back towards Cal and Drauger, and she's just gonna like poke her head into a beam of light, and she's just gonna gesture forward. And she's gonna also gesture 45 feet away, and then point in the direction that he is. So she's very theatrically, she does like a cool like ranger gesture at them, and then realizes they don't know what the fuck that is, and so then she goes, 45, like she's just mouthing really dramatically, 45 that way. Shh.
Cal understands the but he doesn't understand the 40. The distance is lost on him. When Aegin comes back, saying that Drauger's all primed and ready, Cal runs his hand along the ground and picks up like dirt and gravel, and just like motions to Aegin and is like, quietly like, don't think anything of it. But he like sprinkles the gravel over you, and I cast Stone Skin.
Drauger is going to burst in.
So as you step into the sub-cavern, it gives way beneath your feet, and it is not stone beneath you, it is a fleshy substance. And like Aegin, you see sharp teeth sticking out of the ground, these bloated purple tongues, lifeless eyes embedded in the walls, and pseudopods stretching out. And near the corner of the room is a tall, armored man with his back towards you. He keeps hitting the wall with his fist. Each impact sends spurts of blood spraying on the wall, the ground, and across his armor. He's mumbling and trembling. This faint black smoke seems to rise from his head. And if he's noticed you, he hasn't given any sort of indication.
I've come for you, brother.
He stops, slamming his fist against the wall.
Are you ready to escape? To find the new path?
The only path in front of me is your head.
There is another way, brother. You can be free like I am. You can find the new path.
And he turns around, and you see this guy's helm is just like completely cracked down the middle, and this black smoke dissipates from it and then like vanishes about a foot away from his head.
I was gonna say, can I do like an insight investigation to see how sound of mind this guy is?
I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. This guy seems like he's fucking crazy.
Okay, that's slay.
You could have rolled a nat 1 and I would have told you that.
Real man.
Brother, you can find the new path. We can be set free together. Don't you want that? Don't you want to be set free, brother?
If the path is paved by the blood of innocence, then I don't want anything to do with it.
What if it means that you no longer have to listen to the words of Earth? What then? Would you take this new path to no longer be a slave of Earth?
Blasphemous words, brother, and I will hear no more of it. Raise your blade and die honorably.
You came down here for a reason. Aside from me, didn't you? You came for the Heart of Stone, didn't you? They sent you, didn't they? They sent you down here for the Heart of Stone, brother, didn't they? Didn't they? You came for the stone in my head, didn't you, brother?
I say once more, brother, raise your blade and die honorably.
I no longer submit to the will of Earth, brother. I am on my new path. The White Cloaks gave me the new path. I am free now. I am free to walk the path that the White Cloaks gave me, brother. You can be free too, brother. Listen to me. Listen to me. We can take this Heart of Stone and we can forge our new path together. No more Earth. No more slaughtering our brothers. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. We can be free. We can be free. We can forge our own new path, brother. The White Cloaks set us free. Imagine the freedom, yes. We can have it all at last. Everything we deserved, freedom. They will set you free, brother. The White Cloaks and Larian can set you free, like they've set me free, finally, on my own new path.
And did they also set the other Drauger free?
The Dragon Herald, yes. Our other brother has been set free, has been seen the new light, turned his face from the fires of earth and gone to forge and walk his own new path, bringing the duty and justice that he had always deserved to do. Yes, his own new path, his own new freedom. No more Firth, no more fires of Firth, no more waking up in the water, no more stench, no more Firth.
How did these white cloaks set you free?
They showed us the way. Yes, they did. They showed us the way. They opened a path for us. It was always there for us. We just didn't know, brother. Look, brother.
And he reaches inside of his armor and takes like a really rapid step forward and holds out this patch towards you. It's got the same sign of Morrowind on it as they showed you when you were with King Ironbeard.
Oh shit.
Take this to them. Seek refuge in Larian, brother. You will find haven there, brother. Take it, show it to them. Tell them the cracked helm sent you. They will set you free. They will set you free. They will give you the path, brother. Go there. Take it to Larian and be free by the will of the White Cloaks.
I will hear no more of this. I will be the one who sets you free.
This is it. I'm gonna fucking just send an Eldritch Blast right at his face.
He holds up a hand and like deflects it and it hits the wall.
No, brother, no. The duty, we must fulfill it to the obliteration. Yes, we have to. It is our duty. We mustn't forget it now, brother. You break the oath. You break the vow. We must do it the way that our God has told us, brother. Yes, we are not set free. We must do it the way that he has told us, brother.
He holds his arms out with his palms facing upwards, and in each hand materializes this beautiful, glimmering golden axe, with the blade of the axe curving in a 180-degree arc, and it glitters despite the lack of light in the sub-cavern.
To the obliteration, brother. Me and you.
And as he says that, he points the axe towards the ground and starts to spin in a circle, and where it points, this golden light begins to beam up from the ground, making a 15-foot cylinder that reaches the ground to the cavern ceiling, sparkling with an otherworldly energy and locking the two of you in there. And as this forms, you see nothing but an endless black void of water. Your friends are nowhere to be seen as you are now trapped in here with this Drauger. Cal and Aegin, you hear from inside of this cylinder of golden energy.
Not to worry, brother. The duel may be for us, but I haven't forgotten your allies.
And Drauger, you see as he pushes a hand forward. And for you, Cal and Aegin, this beam of golden energy explodes against the rock walls and sends smoke into the air. And as the smoke dissipates, you see two stone golems have formed from the rocky wall, simultaneously turning their head towards you and begin to charge.
Here we go.
Brother.
So, brother, let it be. The duel, the two of us, to the obliteration. The winner takes this.
And from inside of his armor, he pulls out the ring, the heart of stone that you have been seeking.
And I will send you back to hell.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us for Chapter 7, O Drauger, Where Art Thou? Part 2. I'm Matthew, and I've been the DM.
I'm Jordan, and I've been Aegin.
I'm Nathan, and I've played Kalgorath.
I'm Noah, and I am
Drauger.
And our next session, Session 8, will be Fear the Reaper.
Who are these white folks? Sorry, who are these
folks?
white cloak folks? Sorry.
I'm so sorry. That was such an
No,
easy
you're
slip,
right.
but that was
Hang
so
on a
funny.
second,
No, it
guys.
was a
Aegis
really
gonna
good one.
say
Aegis gonna say
Sorry, guys,
something
I'm gonna say something racist. Yeah, you know.